Welcome back to MDN Network for you modern day niggas. Huh?
Niggas are gonna need.
Niggas is always gonna need.
Nigger.
So we have two guests in here today.
Yes,
One
sir.
might be a broadcaster, or two might be a. So, introduce yourself.
Peace and love to the podcast. Thanks for the invite.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Nubia Ankh Ka, Black Gold Warrior Queen. All right, on the microphone. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, so introduce my man. What my man name is? Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Oh, everybody know this Buggy, aka Chef Boy, back in the BL Brendan podcast.
Sir.
Oh, okay. One of my boys from BL Brendan Podcast. That's what's up. So, what?
Ring a ding ding ding.
Oh shit! Now. Okay, so tell people about yourself. What do you do? What do you do?
I am a holistic healer, a spiritual counselor. That is my calling.
Mm-hmm.
I love all things holistic. I love all things metaphysical and spiritual, so that's what I'm into. That's what I do. I read tarot cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We had a tarot reading yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That was very enlightening. Think about life and the directions you want to, take, because life is a journey and we're all on a path of discovery.
Right.
Discovery of ourselves and the people that we have relationships with. So that's what the tarot does and how it helps you connect with your path.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real good. So, even with that, right, with different people that comes in your field of that, what do you how should I say this? How does a reading actually starts off? Like I know y'all flip out cards, but it sounds like even when you was talking to me, like it was a voice in your head.
It is.
It's a voice.
Is. It's not really me. It's like I'm there, but I'm a conduit for the spiritual channel to come through.
Oh. Okay.
Because we all have an innate wisdom inside of ourselves. It's always there, that voice in your head that's telling you, I should do this, I should do that. It's like that intuition. And so that's what a reader is tapping into whenever they're performing a reading.
Oh, okay. You ever had a bad reading?
You have things that come up in readings. You may have like death in people's family and then someone just boohoo starts crying. You can have like rape.
Damn.
Molestation.
Traumatizing stuff.
Yeah. Karmic things that come up. Because, in tarot, if you know, like, what the cards are, like, say, like, the death card or the devil card, they usually represent a challenging time where a person could be going through some type of suffering.
Oh, okay.
Or grief.
Oh.
Yes.
Damn. Yeah, that's real deep. It kind of changed my perspective on it when I checked it out. Like, it's one of those things that, like, if you have something bothering you and you really don't know the answer, then you go try to find the answer through those cards.
Right.
Yeah. That's one of those things. And what else do you do?
So I also help people, center their energy. It could be through, like, using the chi machine. It's a machine that kind of does, like, a touchless massage on someone.
It's called a chi machine?
It's called a chi machine.
Oh, okay. I ain't never heard of that.
Your chi is the energy that runs through your body. Yeah.
Like Tai Chi?
Like
Tai
like
Chi?
Tai Chi.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, like Tai Chi. And I also do African dance. I rap. I sing. I'm trying to get in a band. I want to put together a band or join an existing band because, every musician and every artist is their own,
Right.
person, So join a band. Yeah, and let's see what else I do. I do so many things. I also do a little
I like the
stand-up
comedy, though. I was just about to say. I was wondering how you don't mention that.
Yeah, I do also do stand-up comedy. As a matter of fact, that's how I met Jerm.
Okay.
By going to the comedy events and going on stage and letting it all hang out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Comedy is actually therapy for me. I was in a very toxic relationship.
What you consider toxic about the relationship?
He don't hold no bars. He
No,
about
he don't.
to. He about to.
I definitely got my questions coming up.
You already know we in there.
Okay. So what was toxic about the relationship? It was that they didn't have any closure from their previous relationship, the partner.
Okay.
I had closure from my previous relationship and was ready to move forward, to be in love, and to set myself up for that husband, because I felt like at that point in my life, I was ready to be a wife.
Oh.
And they didn't have any closure from their previous relationship, so there was a child involved. And so, when the whole baby mama, baby daddy dynamic, it can be very manipulative.
Absolutely.
Sexually manipulative, money manipulative, when you have especially when the child is very young.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a baby. So now, when I want to ask you,
I'm gonna have to drink after that. Hold on, I'm gonna need a drink.
And I'm waiting for brother to say something like, "Damn, bro."
Oh no, I'm coming.
And I'm talking about bro right here. He ain't said nothing.
Just a spectacle.
Oh man, go ahead with that bullshit. Now we ain't
We're
about to do
gonna
this
put him in
here.
the hot speed in a second.
Okay.
So can I ask you a few questions about with that? So I was previously in a relationship similar to that. I don't think it was toxic on my end, but I think I was used as a pawn. Does that make sense? Kind of like I got this good man now. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that shield, like you hide behind me while like you kind of show off that I'm new, but really you're still hurting. So like you use me to
Cope with the pain, pretty much.
right. Yeah. So like you cry on my shoulder, but like you show me off, kind of like a toddler. You dress him up real cute and you put him on that pedestal. So kind of like you call it toxic. What was some of the things that you tried to maybe do to help with that healing process? Was he just not receiving it, or just like what was more of your tactics?
No, he received the healing. He told me even I changed him as a man. Because I am a healer, and I was able to introduce him to concepts that he may have never really put any thought into.
Okay.
Like religion and God. Like who is God? Jesus and God is not the same.
Correct.
But a lot of people think that. So just things like that, and we would sit on a rooftop and we would smoke and we would just talk about the stars and the moon, and we would breathe together. Like we were really frustrated, we would hug each other really tight, hold each other, and like take deep breaths together. Like so we had a very deep bond. We had a spiritual bond, and I think that was what made the relationship last for 4 years. Even though it was toxic, we weren't able to let go. And don't get me wrong, toxic is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you have to have that. Sometimes you have to go through that.
And I was gonna ask you that too. Yeah. So in that sense, like, do you think there's good and bad toxicity? Did I say that right?
Yeah. I mean,
don't know. I can't spell it.
You gotta
anyway.
understand growth. Sometimes growth has to hurt. You know what I mean? Like it has to hurt. Like with snakes, the venom and the anti-venom come from the same thing.
Correct.
So, like, the toxicity can help to heal something from a previous lifetime, or a childhood trauma. And that relationship triggers with that toxic energy, and it helps you heal a childhood trauma. You know, like one thing that happened in that relationship is, sometimes in relationship, you said you were particularly toxic in that relationship, but
In
we
that
all,
one.
huh?
That one.
In that one. But
Like
you
that.
got to realize that, like, even resentment can be toxic. Like, if someone is treating you a certain way or doing a certain thing to you and you have resentment towards them, so you act out it can be subtle ways that you act out. Like not answering your phone on purpose.
Oh, God, yes.
I do. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. If you about to argue with me though, if you about to argue with me, Nah, I'm serious. If you about to argue with me, man, I'm not answering that damn phone. I promise you. I'm not even doing it.
And you know it's gonna make her even more crazier.
Yeah,
because you're not answering the phone.
But because
that's
it's like
kind of toxic that you might not realize.
So,
But go ahead, bro.
okay, because one last thing, and so a traumatic thing for me is yelling. Even if you talk loud, like it triggers me. But I'm grown enough to know the difference. Like when you're just yelling and not yelling at me, because it's very triggering. Two things: being pinched and yelled at. I will turn into a demon if I'm either one. So one thing she used to do was yell, and she'd be like, "I'm not yelling." I'm like, "Okay, your decimals are here. You can say what you have to say here."
Right.
And so she would call me like, "Why aren't you home?" I'll never forget. I used to work third shift, and I was asleep, but I had the safety bar on the door, and we didn't live together or anything. But like, she came over and she called the fire department and the ambulance because she thought I died because I wasn't answering the phone. I worked overnight, and like I woke up, the paramedics were trying to put Narcan on me, and I'm like, "Why are y'all here?" She's like, "Well, we had a call that you were dead in the apartment."
Wow.
This, that, and the third. And she was like, I looked at my phone. I had 38 missed calls.
Wow.
I told the office, I said, under any circumstances, don't you ever let anybody in my house. If I'm dead, leave me in there until the first of the month. I need all of my rent money. All of my time is due. But because I'm just like, I wouldn't get it. And so like she would yell. So I wouldn't answer the phone because I don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
And I'm like, you have to calm down before you talk to me because what I'm going to do is I'm very childish. So, and I can control it. So what I'll do is I'll go tit for tat. You yell.
Yep.
I
and
yell.
Tit for tat starts with T's because it's toxic.
But see, this is the thing though. Like,
With a sound boy, come on.
no, he watching football. He watching damn football. Like I want to watch football too. Damn it, bro. Yeah, he over here watching football and shit. I want to watch it too.
But honestly, like
You can't.
it's like it was just so hard, and then I had to understand she been through a lot. Like I'm talking like I'm not gonna put her business street, but she been through a lot, and I'm just like, well, don't yell at me because I didn't do anything to you. You know what I'm saying? But you go low, I go lower.
So now, no. This is what I want to ask. So, being that you done went through something before you got with this person, and this dynamic is nothing like that, why do you make that excuse to keep doing what you do?
Normally, what I would do is I would give you a disclaimer because I know who I am.
Nah.
No, because I know who I am.
Don't try me.
Right, because I know who I am, and I know I'm
We've
petty.
been doing that too. As women, we have to do that sometimes. Be like, all right, now, I ain't that type to get cheated on and don't cheat back.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
And I respect it.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
And better than you at cheating.
Okay.
For real. And so like I knew that about me, and I'm just like, listen, if I do something, please don't hold that against me because you're not the same person I just left. So at one point in my life, I had a problem with being alone. So if you left, how you doing? If they left, how you doing? And I would just take all of that with me. So I'll give you a fair chance. Like, hey, I'm not. If I do this and that, please forgive me. But if I do it more than once, then it's a habit.
So
give me
this
that
is what
grace.
this is what I really don't understand about people that break up in relationships, right? Some people will move on right then, and already been prepared a whole long time ago, 6-7 months before you even thought about it.
Pretty much.
I tell you,
You see what I'm saying?
I did it.
So-
I always had that parachute before you jump out the plane.
Yeah, but
Clap it up for that.
yeah, clap it up for that. So one thing that actually bothers me about that is like you taking the same thing in from this last relationship into this new one. So when do you think you're gonna actually get better if you never got over the shit that you be doing? You know,
Yeah.
that you accept that you be doing that's wrong. Cause
And you know what people don't understand? Like, energy is real. You don't take the energy of somebody else into your next relationship and wonder why it didn't work. That's why it didn't work. Because you brought the energy of your last situation into our situationship. That's what happened in my last relationship. So, like, that's toxic behavior. You actually, the opposite of toxic is healing. So you have to have a moment in time and space in between those relationships to work on you.
right.
To heal you, to reflect on you. Okay, why didn't that last relationship didn't work? Oh, it didn't work because I'm a cheater.
Because you a cheater.
maybe this time. No, I ain't talking about me.
No, I'm
Not me,
just
not
listening to the story. I'm
me,
listening to the
you
story.
know,
I'm
per
listening to the
se.
story, yeah.
If that's what it is, then you like, okay, well, if I really want something to work, maybe I need to work on that.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it's you're a nagger,
Yeah.
okay,
Because that'll push the person off, too.
it will. So maybe you have to take the time to work on your communication skills and not be a nagger. You know, like you asked me the other day, when you gonna put up with somebody's shit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you know why I asked you that? Because everybody want a 100% great person, and you're not going to get that.
Exactly. You're not perfect. We are working towards perfection, but we are not perfect.
Okay.
Okay. And so
if they come with some shit, though, is what I'm saying.
and
like,
let me
all right,
tell
they come
you-
with a little bit of shit, but if the majority of his goodness overrides his bullshit, would you be willing to accept it?
exactly.
Would you?
Yeah. But you know you have your deal breakers. Everybody should have deal breakers.
What's your deal breakers?
Little kids.
Like that.
Huh?
Cause little kids.
Okay. And I can understand that because they fresh and you have to have more attention to them. Mm-hmm. So even with that being said, like if you accept them when they had that kid, you was willing to deal with it, right?
Right.
So
You
why?
willing to try.
Yeah, you was
Put forth for effort.
willing to try. That's what I was saying.
So let me ask you this: is a deal breaker and a non-negotiable the same thing?
Yeah.
Like that.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes
Like,
sense.
oh,
I just
this
wanted
done
to-
break the deal.
Okay.
So I can't put no more energy and time into this kind of situation.
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie, I was always cool with my former step kids. It was all right, except for two of them. They used to like, I guess because they missed their dad, so they used to step on my shoes. They used to like, my dad gonna beat you up. I was like,
Step on your shoes.
He's telling your daddy he's gonna beat
Excuse
you up.
me. That's
Yeah.
disrespectful.
it's hell because the problem is like they missed
Clap
it.
on that.
He's telling that's just
That's disrespectful. Cause like even Nelly got a song about that.
You said
Get
what?
out your boob, watch my
Yeah.
shoes. What is it? No, do what you do. Do
look. Yeah, do what you do.
But watch my shoes.
You know, I'm gonna let
Yeah, oh yeah, he is a Jordan man.
Okay.
That's the Jordan professional.
Yeah, so you know you can't step on these, son. Like first of all, I know you did.
Yeah, those
He ain't
shit's
got-
cold,
He ain't got
too.
no swag. He ain't got no swag like this.
Yeah, that was pretty cold.
wow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty cold.
And so, and two, like you know, I was like, listen, y'all have got to come to. I would tell her like, I'm not gonna tell you how to raise your kids,
Right.
but at the same time, you got to come to terms with like who he is. If you're gonna keep him out your life, don't go back, but don't keep them away from him because you're mad at him, and then don't use me to show me off because I'm not gonna lie, I had to fold him up one time.
Mm.
He keyed my car, so I keyed him.
Oh yeah, you got to, boy. What's wrong with you? You acting like a bro. Oh Lord, you done put the wand in this motherfucker. Huh?
Now that magic wand gonna get used up in him.
I already see
Okay.
it.
So and
I
then-
didn't even know that was there.
Right. And so like I would say like kids don't bother me, but like give me a minute before like mold them to understand, like have that talk with them. And I know it's hard because they
Yeah.
don't understand it, but like don't have them hold it against me. Cause I know how I felt that one time and I did it and it wasn't fair to them. You know what I'm saying? So
I think, you know what I think about that situation though? You know, some people want to use weapons, right? And what I mean by weapons is like, okay, they know that you're not their biological father, right? So as soon as they get mad at you, they want to weaponize it against you. You know what I mean? But what my problem is with the mother is you should introduce them in a, well, you should, in the relationship you in outside of their father, I feel like to me, you should engage, you should let them know how far you're going with them versus them having to guess. Because the kid's really guessing.
yeah.
They don't know really if you really with this guy or you just fucking around with him or if
Sometimes you don't know.
God damn.
Sometimes you don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's when you have a child, because I'm a mother, I have an 18-year-old child.
Oh, okay.
He's watched me date men.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Time. We not just gonna roll past that.
Like
You have
it
an
was something.
You have an 18-year-old?
Yeah, she don't look like it. Yeah, she don't
Not one bit.
I have an 18-year-old son. I had him my first year at Francis Marion. And then I had to move back home. And
I'm scared to ask you how old you are. Jesus Christ.
No, she ain't that.
on air? Oh, my God.
No.
On
I heard that's
air?
disrespectful, but
disrespectful.
Push that. It's magic, baby. This is black magic, black girl magic right here, baby.
Oh my goodness.
That's what it is.
So even with your other relationship with your 18-year-old, was he a factor in it?
Yes, my ex helped out a lot with my son. Like, he supported, he provided financials. He would take him to go get Domino's pizza, you know, or order it for him, or
But
whatever
your ex
it
don't
was.
sound like a bad guy then.
No, he's a really great guy. He
Then
is.
what's the
I
toxic
still
part?
love him.
So what's the toxic part?
He has a small child with someone who wasn't ready to let go, or either he wasn't ready to let go. Somebody wasn't ready to let go. You know what I mean?
Most of the time it's the woman though, because the woman get to dictate the man. And you know that.
Exactly. That's why I say sex, money, and manipulation. That's what the whole baby mama factor is. Like, I'm going to put you on child support. You know, that kind of situations. And then his mom and his sister and them chose her, relationship with her, over me. So,
And did he go more with the mom and the sister versus the more with you?
no, for a while, he stood by my side. You know, I mean, I didn't ask him to cut his family off or anything, but you know, like, and he would invite me to like events where his dad and his stepmom were at, because his parents were divorced. You know, but it's like the mom and the sisters, they were on Team Baby Mama, but the dad, you know,
because they like her or
stepmom.
something.
Well, I mean, they want to have a relationship with that child, and who doesn't want to have a relationship with their grandchild's parent? You know what I mean? I understand it. You know, because I'm pretty sure when my son was small and I had the baby daddy, I probably came in between some relationships that he was trying to develop. You know what I mean? Perhaps. You know what I mean? People, you go through that. You experience that when you have kids with someone. So that's why the small kids thing is a deal breaker for me. It's like, no, especially at this point in time in my age, I'm almost 40 and fine as fuck.
Oh,
I
goodness.
am not putting up with.
Fine as fuck.
Ring that bell.
Ring the bell. Okay, ring my bell. I just don't feel like that's what I want to
Ding.
do right now. Now, if he has older kids that are around my child's age or close to that, we can vibe. Let's go do some things. Because most likely you over that baby mama by now.
Yeah.
If she ain't over you or you ain't over her, y'all just basically just be friends with benefits and want to be fucking on the side.
Right.
You know,
Or just want to be mad just because y'all ain't got shit else to do in life right now. That's what I think. I'm talking about if you pass 13 and above, then y'all still getting into it as, you know, parents, then y'all just mad at each other.
Can I ask you this?
Bitter.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
If he was to correct that situation further down the line and there are different circumstances, do you feel like he's the one?
Oh my God! Why is this happening, universe?
Yeah, because you know what? Because we rooting for my man. We rooting for him.
I dream about this man last night.
Because
The
you know
first
what?
dream I've had about him since we broke up.
I'm gonna tell you
And
why
we
though.
broke up
Did you
in
get
December.
that tingle back
We
here
did
like in
have-
your spine?
Oh shit! Now the tingle.
Did you feel that
Huh?
tingle?
I
Did you
did.
smile?
I had a wet dream.
Oh goodness! But see, the only reason why we root so hard for that is because oh Lord, the wand, brother came through with the wand on your ass. So look, the only reason why we root for that because you gotta think, like I just said earlier, like you're gonna get a lot of what you want out of the guy, but they're gonna come with something.
I know. Yeah.
You gotta be willing
And
to
look how,
deal
you,
with
look
that
how
something.
you're glowing.
Yeah.
Outside of your natural glow.
And you know what,
So
bro?
I know he's
When
special.
like around the same time I met you, I met her, right? And we always been genuine friends. Like that's why I respect everything she say.
Correct.
And it's like when she tell me about this relationship, right? She has never told me nothing bad about this guy.
Listen,
It's always his baby mama.
He had my back 100%.
listen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Like
say
if
this.
I call,
Yeah.
whenever you call,
He loves you.
that type of shit.
He
Listen,
loves you.
Let me say something.
He does.
Let me say something. It is almost fall, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, you let that man come over. You let that man plug his Xbox in the back of your TV. Okay, let me get a hand clap for that.
Yeah, the Xbox. And the
Let him
PlayStation.
plug it in the back of your TV. Okay.
Bike.
So hold on, give it to the fair because that's when it get chilly outside. And
Right.
you tell that man to come back and plug his Xbox in your TV. If he doesn't have a game system, I know he got a Fire Stick. Let him plug it in your TV.
Plug it in your
No, he
TV.
definitely got a game.
So for
system.
future
And he's
reference-
a Cowboys fan. That's the Cowboys game you watch right now.
Nah.
okay.
Cowboys right here. So
He lost me. I was rooting for him. I'm gonna take it down. a little bit.
Cowboys fan.
I want to
so
see
now
bro.
you know what kind of
what you
guy
about
he
to
is, right?
What bro about to ask her?
Is that what it's up?
That man gonna ask. That man gonna ask a. Never mind.
No, I was waiting for him. He was about to ask you a question.
For the fellas who would like to know, probably don't know, what is your cutoff age for the little kids? Whoever try to get at you.
Okay,
Right.
I would say like 15.
Damn.
Like a teenager.
I was about to say that, but
They would have to be a teenager because teenagers understand better.
Mm-hmm.
A teenage, because my son 18, so he would have to have his kids be teenagers. I would say.
So when you think they over the baby mama, you don't think they over the baby mama within the first 10 years?
Yeah. Maybe 10.
Okay.
I would say like that puberty, like puberty starts for boys like 10 years old, right?
I mean, we develop late, but what I'm saying is like the love struggle, because it's still a love struggle. Love is a 4-letter word and hate is a 4-letter word.
Yeah.
People don't ever even pay attention to that.
It's a thin line.
Yes, and both of them go together a lot. So even when they hating each other, it's almost like a form of love.
Things
You know what
changed
I'm
for
saying?
me at 11.
At 11?
jumped out that porch early.
I saw Jill Scott in a different light.
What you? I like Jill Scott.
I love her.
These are Jill Scott.
I love Jill Scott.
Mhm.
If you see this, I love you, Jill.
Definitely do.
Hand clap.
A long walk.
Look at here.
You gotta clap for her.
I've been in love with her since '98.
So what made you change that though?
We love Jilly from Philly.
Because what you mean? What changed it?
I thought you said I love Jill Scott. Something. What you just said first?
First of all, I love Jill Scott. Things changed. My life changed at 11 because of Jill Scott.
Oh, okay.
He want that long part. I mean,
Long
that long
walk
walk
in the park after
at the
dark.
park. Yeah, he
Oh
want that.
man,
Wait,
I ain't
listen, when
lying.
Jill-
I forgot about
when
that
Jill-
jam. That was a jam ass song.
Listen.
Man. That was a
Jill
jamming ass
Scott-
song.
When Jill Scott said she woke up this morning, cracked 2 eggs, and when she said grits, I lost my mind.
Hopped out of bed, took a shower.
Nah, but that's how you know. But that's how you know
My
the attention. Yeah, the attention that she gave to the man in that song was so great. Like, but boy, I think I saw that one time, but then
We dated
it
him. We
phased
dated in
away.
my mind. Our careers got in the way.
Do you think years of being with somebody makes that love phase away though? Do you think so?
You said years of being with
Being
someone?
with one person, yeah.
Does
Do you
it
think that love tends to fade away
It takes
after a while?
time. It takes time.
So how do you reinvent it? I mean, reinvent it.
With the same person?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't. It never left,
Mm-hmm.
or it never leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think when you love somebody for a certain number of years, you'll always love them, especially if they were a good person to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you reinvent it by just, doing the things that you used to do in the beginning of that relationship.
Mm-hmm. What about the sexual attraction to that? Because some people they'll love each other. They can love each other all they want, but the sexual attraction sometimes don't be there.
Well, that's important.
Yeah,
Now, if
that's
that's
very
not there,
important.
then you might not be able to respot that.
Mm.
Because sexual attraction is very, very important to me. Like, I want to be willingly ready to suck my man's dick.
Like
Not
that.
he got to ask me.
Damn, clapping. My man was on time with that shit, ain't he, bro? Damn.
And I think
Thank
there's
God.
a certain level of attraction that you have to have in a connection that you have to have with somebody to just
Mm-hmm.
be like, baby, I'm feeling you right now. And,
Yeah.
you just start I'm doing his pants for him. And he ain't even asked you to do it. So,
That's a
First of
beautiful
all,
thing.
you ain't gotta do. Now I'm gonna have the tearaways.
That's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Look, how the thing go? You gonna turn around? Hey, where your clothes at?
I had talked to an old white couple when I was in Pennsylvania, right outside of Philly. Matter of fact, right outside of Philly, like not even 15, 20 minutes. But the thing that he told me was that, yeah, we've been together for like 30 years. And now they got to a point where they just, they was there for the kids and there for their financial things that they got together.
Yeah.
So he done got to a point where she goes off and do her thing and he don't say nothing about it, and then he goes off and do his thing and don't say anything about it. You think so?
I think it could be a beautiful thing.
Mm.
This is when me and Jill dated.
Oh,
my God.
We had flew out.
Show
for
it,
my,
show it to the camera, man. Show it to the
We had
camera.
flew out for
gotta
my,
show
my
that to
birthday.
the
You gotta show that to the camera, bro. Right there. It's right there. You see that?
We had flew out for my birthday.
Wow.
It was some years
Yeah,
back.
Oh,
man.
wow. The king of Photoshop.
No.
So. Haters gonna say it's Photoshop. Haters
Oh,
gonna say.
goodness.
You know I got a hot air balloon at home too.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. You got a hot air balloon at home. Will you take us up in it?
Yeah.
I want to lift off.
Hold on. Matter of fact, I'll show it to y'all real quick.
Lift off.
So in between time, how much more did you fall in love with Jill after the Mike situation?
I've been new about that. Come on now.
Like that. Who is Mike?
The microphone.
Oh, okay. My bad. I was like, damn, I wonder who that was.
Hold on. What is it? I'm trying to find it for y'all.
Oh, here you go. So, in your next 5 years, right?
Yes.
What career you think take off for you? More of the singing, the comedy, or what you think?
I think both.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I like
both.
you in comedy.
Yeah.
I think you're pretty good in comedy.
Like I would love
like
to,
you and B.L. Brendan's two people that I was thinking that's real funny.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you, man.
I think I'm very funny. I'm a Capricorn, so I have a very stoic personality. Like I'll be telling you the truth about something, but it's also funny as hell.
Right.
And I'm a country girl, so I'm from a small town called Remini.
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 Where the hell is that?
First of all, spell that.
Telling you, like, I know I can't spell it.
It's a triple I. Remini. 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 Triple I.
Oh, shit. Well, I thought you was about to drop a damn bar just now.
Hey, Outcast of Quimbanite.
Yeah, I was just about to say, bro. That shit was a bar just now. Huh? Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. So it's in Sumter County, Sumter Clarendon County, that area. So Somerton, Sumter,
I know what that
Santee, Wedgefield.
Shout out to Santee.
You know what I noticed about real deep country girls? They have more of a hold on men than like a lot of city girls because it seem more wholesome. They seem more like
Tradition.
Yeah, mommy oriented. Because most men want somebody damn near like their mama. They just don't want to tell you that.
Yeah, they don't want to admit.
I do. My mama look like Just Guy.
Yeah, I'm talking about the
This
love.
is my hot
part.
air balloon.
Oh God, you got to show it to the camera too, man. What you mean? Like, where is that motherfucker at?
Trying to blow it up in the backyard. Y'all see my face, so haters gonna say it's Photoshop.
It's Photoshop.
Yeah.
Listen, you ever pulled up to the club in this? How hard it is to try to land a hot air balloon. You got to hit the when you got to position the air and stuff. You'll be up there for 3 days. You don't know what you're doing.
Okay, let me ask y'all all a general question though. Let me ask y'all all a general question, just about the music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the music that we grew up with, usually, it had a wow, message in it. But on the flip side, if you listen to the album, they always also told you what can happen to you. Why do you think we don't have that in our music now, even in the female music?
What, you mean the parental advisory?
Yeah, like, okay, I'm telling you I can go, like, what's the girl name? Sexy Red.
Mm-hmm.
She talking about she the raw dog king, but she ain't telling nobody she can get AIDS like that.
Okay.
You like her voice? You like her voice?
Who?
Sexy Red.
Man, no, she be tripping me the fuck out. Like,
Very cute.
It turn you on?
Very cute.
No.
You like her?
No, definitely not turned on.
Just-
But
just-
the raw dog queen. You love her?
Hell to the fuck no.
I was about to say, bro, like that much, like
Look, you can't be throwing me on the table. I'm already in trouble with her.
like that.
already.
My bad, bro. I'm sorry.
Stacey Red gonna tear my ass up. When she see me, it's like the third episode I've been talking about her. So
For real?
Uh-oh.
she on me.
You know the only reason why I mentioned her, bro.
Red.
Yeah, but
like
you know
that
the
rap
only.
Female rap
It's
game right now.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. Men been saying what they wanted to say in music for so long, for a long time. It could be derogatory. They say all kind of things. Now the females are saying
Why?
the things that
Yeah.
they want to say.
Why
Yeah,
they so
you're right though.
aggressive,
You
though?
is right about that.
Because women are more masculine now.
Why do they want to be masculine? Is what I don't understand.
It's a protective. Like,
Why
you got to imagine you got to think about the dynamics of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, right?
Okay.
The divine feminine is sensitive. She's caring. She's nurturing. She's eager
I wanted
to
to be that.
give. She's eager to please.
I love that.
The divine masculine is protective. A provider.
Okay.
So when a woman is put in a situation where she has to be her own protector and her own provider, it becomes a personification. It becomes personified. Like if I gotta always work hard to make my own money and pay my own bills, and I gotta protect myself from grimy ass people trying to take advantage of me or use me, then I'm gonna become very aggressive. Yeah,
I never thought about it.
I'll be like, because I don't have no protector. Now, when I had my man in my relationship, he's my protector, so I can be feminine now.
Okay, did you let your guards down though? Because some women still don't do that
I let
now.
my guard down. There were times that I would become over masculine, but usually because I felt like he was trying to manipulate me.
See,
do something behind my back.
now we about to get to that.
Listen.
No, bro, we about to get to that.
Listen.
Because you know that's the first thing they say.
Listen,
I thought you were trying to
matter of fact,
manipulate me.
Call
That's
that man.
right.
Call that man right now.
That's
I got it on speakerphone. Call him
That's
right
right.
now.
Why?
Yeah, no, because
Call
every
I want a
time,
new man.
like, bro,
I'm looking for a new man, actually.
you shouldn't be looking for
Call
me.
that man.
That new
I'm
man. That
attracting-
man
I'm
loves
attracting
you. He
a new
loves
man
you.
now.
Okay,
Yes,
you
he
better
does.
deal with who the
He
hell loves
me.
you.
That man was there for me when my mama died. He held me in his arms while I cried.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, I love
The
him.
number
to
is
And that's
this
my
day.
guy.
But I had
803.
to let him go so he can decide. He can figure out
361.
himself
What's the
and
rest of
his
the number?
relationship with his family and his child.
Call him.
Mm.
Call him right
So
It's
now.
actually an 843 number, but we're not about to call that
Oh,
man.
man.
Because she
We not about to
don't
call
want
that
to hear that. She don't want to hear that.
We're not about to
She don't
call
want to hear that
man
because you
on
know what?
air.
He gonna express his truth in the situation and how he see it. And a lot of times y'all don't want to accept what he sees in that situation, and that's the problem with women. Like, okay, we understand that because like when you have a baby by another chick and then you dealing with another girl, it's real hard to keep the both of them happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can imagine.
Because you already know that the baby mama on some jealous shit because they see you.
I laid the law down.
So they're gonna so they're gonna make it more pressure on the man to do what he has to
Wait,
do
who
for him.
at this table has kids?
I do.
All of us.
All
Yeah.
of you guys have kids.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
old?
I have 4, 6, and 12.
Oh yeah, you still
Damn, that
going
boy,
good.
is
You
that
still
boy,
going
they
good
is a
with
raw
that
dog
boy.
master, ain't it?
Child.
Oh, exactly. That's how I like to say. I have a child.
I
How's your
have
child?
one too.
She's 15 going on 30.
You know what I'm saying? I like you. I can fucks with you. You got a woman?
That mother just mashing every goddamn thing. Hey, bro. So now me and him, I can't understand this dynamic. I want to ask.
Oh wait a minute! Don't skip over you.
What? No, I'm about to say because I got a 14-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
So what helps you deal with that shit? Her being like that, bro? Because you gotta. Yeah, he ahead of me.
I love it, and I can win over a man's daughter. I've always wanted to have a daughter. So, and I still do. So,
Shit, I
like,
got one. She
my
look
next
right
man,
now
I'm gonna
alive.
let him get me pregnant. We're gonna get
Oh, my
pregnant,
God.
and we're gonna be set for life, building our legacy. Okay, but anyway.
Yeah.
So, me who got daughters, we gonna go. Listen, I'm already gonna win the girls over because we gonna go get our nails done, our
Right
toes
there.
done. We gonna go shopping. We
Yeah,
gonna go out
Jazzy
to
with that
eat.
shit.
We gonna go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And we
Jazzy
gonna-
was spending all my money. She,
Exactly.
anytime she want to feel
We
like
both
spending my
gonna
money,
spend
fuck it,
your
I'm
money.
gonna
We both
spend
gonna
daddy
spend
money.
your money, but I give you some money back. I
Damn,
give
spend
you some
both of
money
you.
back.
So, bro, but what? How did it help you cope with that? Because you 15, you're a year ahead of me. So I'm like, how you prepared yourself for that shit?
Everything came out of left field. Do you know the fact of just being out and about and just that I think that time came.
Like that break your heart, don't it? It broke my heart.
We just going to get something to eat that time. So now we got to make a trip to Walmart.
Yeah. But that broke my heart because I know I was like, oh shit, she probably be about to have sex. That fucks me up.
Yeah.
So when that comes, you already know that's gonna be in your back of your mind. So now, yeah, the pistol got to be locked and loaded up.
All the way.
I don't care. You got a friend at school. I'm coming to the school, sitting in class.
Oh my god, bro.
But having a
I
good
just had
talk
to.
with
I
her.
just had to do that.
Having a good talk with her, you know, because at 15, my body was raging. Raging. And y'all know how that is.
I told you.
Yeah, all of us been like that. All of us been like that.
Okay.
I told you at 11.
My body was raging with, I wanted to feel that.
I was about
thing.
to.
And
my
the
God.
escort had that
I don't
song
want my
out.
baby to feel that though. I still to see my baby at like
You know, that's
a baby.
God.
Yeah.
Sex is God.
Is it?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
The feeling
Mm-hmm.
of sex, what's happening in your body. You having a God explosion. That's what they call the orgasm. That's why it's called the energy. That energy, that orgasm. You having a God explosion, baby. That's why the woman be like, yes, God. Oh, God.
Like that.
Yes, God. Oh, God. Oh,
I love the experience. I ain't lying. I love the
You better
experience.
stop it.
I like
You
to talk
better
and everything
stop
like I'm a
it.
porn star.
Okay.
Talk me through it. I'd be like, yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And see, if people looked at it like that, then they probably
Y'all
wouldn't
be
waste
scared
that.
to moan
That-
in
we wouldn't
these
waste that
girls'
with
ear.
everybody.
I'd be like,
Exactly. Yeah, because
never-
everybody ain't filled with God energy.
Yeah.
Some people filled with many demonic and dark spirits.
And it can still
Speaking
be
of
good.
spirits, I'm gonna open up this spirit right here.
Hey, but it still can be good though. Like, you know.
It still could be good.
Yeah,
It still could
crazy
be.
girls.
That devil dick.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That devil dick.
Them fool bitches. Hey, listen. Them fool bitches that scratch. Hey,
That the one.
hey, look here.
Weird shit start happening.
I'm gonna tell you
Weird
something.
shit. You supposed to go to an interview, you get a flat tire right after the night that you fuck them.
Creepy. I'm gonna tell you something though. Them crazy bitches that fuck up your car and bust out your window and shit, they do have the amazing sex in the fucking
I've
world.
never had a
But
woman.
who you think will fuck you better, an angel or a demon?
Both.
All right then.
Both of them.
Because it's the
Damn, that
flesh.
shit put me on pause just
It's
now.
the flesh.
Mm.
The flesh is, but when it's an angel, it's gonna be a healing experience.
Mm-hmm.
You might not bust because you're supposed to have semen retention that day.
Yep. I believe in semen
You know what I
retention,
mean? And then you get your blessing that way. You be like, man, I don't know if I'm quite satisfied with this girl. I mean, it be good, but I still ain't bust one yet. Well, maybe it ain't supposed to happen to the third night that y'all have sex.
Damn.
And then when you
I ain't
do
never thought
come,
about that.
it be the most amazing fucking come you ever had.
I ain't even stay that long for that.
Okay,
I'm just
so-
saying, because if I feel like I can't bust, I don't know, fuck you twice, and I'm like, damn, bro, you must have got some garbage.
Exactly. And
Smash,
then you ready
smash
to
and
go.
DoorDash.
Okay, so I will say
Hey,
that,
but now
because-
that
But
you
what
say,
if good things start happening after you have sex with her? You have sex with this girl, you don't come in
I never thought about
get a
what happens
phone
after-
call.
Yeah.
to be on a nationally syndicated show.
hit that.
That's what we're working on now. So you know, it's like
So I will
Now you on stage with Charlamagne the God.
that's my cousin.
Okay,
Yeah.
after you
Nah,
done
I'm
had
just
sex with this
Could have ran
girl,
with it.
you had sex with her the second time, and you get a phone call that you've been approved for $100,000 credit card.
But I still ain't bust.
You ain't bust yet.
Damn that shit. I don't know.
So you take
I
that
thought busting is like,
$100,000 credit
huh?
card and you take her out to the Cheesecake Factory.
Uh huh.
Cause at the Cheesecake, like R. Kelly say, with all of your friends and
Yeah.
family.
So riddle me this.
Don't you say no tonight.
Oh shit, now.
Don't you say
Don't sing to me no more.
tonight.
Don't you
Now that
start
third
singing.
night, oh my God, she get down on her knees. And you say, oh baby, please.
Like that.
And she make your knees squeeze.
First you
would
had
love
my
her to death.
curiosity. Now you got my attention. So let me ask you this. So what happens like if I nut quick? Is that a blessing in that, or like how's that work?
I was just about to say because I think that's a blessing.
See, that's selfishness.
Like that.
Because if you nut quick and she ain't get hers yet, how she gonna feel about you?
Yeah, you're right.
She gonna feel disappointed.
I do a disclaimer. So if I'm excited, I'm a nut fast. So I gotta be like, I gotta try it twice, and the third time, that's
You be
when
more
it's gonna-
prepared.
Yeah.
So is that the devil though? That's the devil
That's- is
butt.
that the devil?
The
That's
damn
the devil.
devil.
That's the devil butt that you button you nut quick.
The damn devil.
Like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember one time I
Is
was
she
like,
gonna give you another shot now?
but that's why I do the disclaimer. I'm like, listen, like by the third time, we're gonna go find matching comforters. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Okay,
that.
And get a lamp. Cause I done
like
broke. Cause I'm
that.
gonna break it the third time.
Oh,
We're gonna go to
yeah.
Target and get another.
And as
one.
a woman, I'm not completely disappointed if a man comes quick the first time we fool around, because that means he's really excited about what's going on.
And
I made
excited
him
about
feel-
you too.
And yeah, and
He's
I made
excited
him
about
feel
you
really
mostly.
good. Like he be up in there. Oh,
Oh Lord.
Okay.
See, y'all be scared to moan in these
you know-
girls' ears. You be like,
Yeah.
What'd you say, bro? What'd you say?
See, with me, I'm just be like, in school you had to study for a test. So therefore, if I can nut quick, I'm studying the.
Body. Yeah.
Like that.
That's right.
So
I
that
see
means
what you did there.
hey, that nigga cutting in it. He cutting it like a motherfucker. I fuck with that dude. He cutting.
I'm gonna try that.
Huh?
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
I was studying for
I was
just-
just. I mean,
cause like I don't know, like women be liking when you like talk to them and like
I like to do that too. I'm a
Talk to
porno
me.
star.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
In my past
so
life.
you like when I do this or do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be saying weird shit.
Do I
too.
like it? Do I
Curl your-
love it?
curl your
I want
toes.
to know if I'm doing right. That's why I started talking. I be wanting to know if I'm doing something. If you say no, I'm like, okay. I had oh man, girl broke my fucking heart one time.
story time.
Yeah, I'm sitting there trying to talk to her like, yeah, you like, nigga, come on here and go ahead and bust that nut. I said, God damn, fuck my whole world up, broke my heart. I said, damn, well, okay, I ain't that good. That's when I found
Let's
out.
get this over with.
Yeah, like damn, bro.
I had to stop talking during sex because I be promising stuff. I be making promises I can't keep.
I do too.
I never make a promise.
Hit it.
That I can keep.
You ain't
Well,
have
that
your
boy
house,
singing.
girl. You want me to make that car payment tomorrow? I'm
Like
not gonna
that.
do
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Let me borrow your food stamp card.
So
Don't eat better than I.
Well, you get that food stamp card, you doing something mighty well.
like that.
Oh, I slid that food stamp card with no. What be you cash food stamps? I damn near broke the little shit off when I
EBT.
Yeah, eat better tonight.
That's right.
So, and this for everybody, a question for everybody, right? What do y'all think that we should do to like make the relationships better, far as like with man and woman? Because like we should know that we ain't gonna get a 100% person.
That's true.
So should we be able to just to deal? I mean, because just like I gotta deal with your shit, you gotta deal with mine.
Yeah.
Should we accept that, or should we just fucking just city girl this shit the fuck on out like everybody else doing?
Nah. I think understand the sister so you understand the brother. Learn to love each other, then we really go further.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about it. Like, and then understanding yourself is a part of that. If you don't understand you, how you expect somebody else to understand you?
Yeah, that's
Like,
that's
okay,
yeah.
know what your boundaries are.
Mhm.
Let that person know what your boundaries are.
Right.
What your deal breakers are. You have to set those boundaries up so people know what to do. And then don't get involved with somebody if you already know it's a deal breaker, because that's what happened in my last relationship. If I already knew that him having that small child was a deal breaker for me, then I shouldn't have stayed.
Oh, okay.
So
Now that make more sense.
843. You gonna call it?
Oh my goodness, no, we're
All right,
not
now,
doing that.
let me ask you.
With me, I
Same
was just gonna
thing.
say communication.
Okay. Wow.
Gotta have that, because without communication, always gonna be a misunderstanding.
Okay, so what if the person, because you know women and men do the same shit. They'll say something to you but really don't mean it.
You're right.
So how do you decipher that? Because I look at more actions than I look at more than what
You're
you
right,
say.
because
Well, that's why it's called good communication. That's you got to put that good part in front.
You ain't
But you
lying.
gotta have
'Cause I
action
can
behind
say
it for
some-
me.
I can say some shit, but I told you. That don't mean I had any good intentions or anything about it, but I told you.
Oh, that's the other one.
Exactly.
That's the other one. Good intentions.
That's what I'm saying. That's action,
That's
though.
the next one.
That's action.
Yeah.
So the action has to match what you're saying. So a lot of people will say a lot of things, but what does the action match? Is what I'm asking. You know what I mean? Like, how do you decipher that?
Yeah, like
What you
I think
think?
that's why I think when you have, you know what your boundaries are, you have good communication, you have good intentions,
Right.
then everything else is gonna fall into alignment.
Mm-hmm.
This is when things don't work. When people don't have good intentions, you don't have good communication, and you haven't set any boundaries.
Oh, okay.
You know, like if you already know you don't like a person to lie to you, you have to let people know.
Yeah, you have
Like,
to. You
I
have
don't
to.
like-
You can't expect them to guess.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Because some people, they just been lying their whole life. Been
Yeesh.
lying and conniving people their
Goddamn.
whole life. And you have to be like, listen, I don't like being lied to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's a deal breaker for me. It's a boundary. If I catch you in several lies, I'm not doing this with you.
No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
And we should say that.
Yeah.
Because I don't let some lies slide, and I shouldn't let them slide. And then over time, it just got worse and worse and worse because I let so much stuff slide.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, you can't let stuff slide. If I ask you, did you wash your dick and your balls? I bet not smell no shit when I go down there.
Like that. Even if he sweated when he was working. I'm saying he could probably been working though. He could been working.
No, but if I ask you, just go ahead and go in the bathroom, baby, and freshen up.
Yeah,
Do
let's just
that.
say I gotta go freshen up.
Yeah,
and
just
shit
go
like that.
freshen up.
I'm doing that before I even come over
Because
there.
imagine you're female. If you ask your lady, oh baby, you took a shower, you just took a shower, and she's talking about and you get down there and you discover she did not take no shower.
Oh my God! Do not nobody want a funky ass box? Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Nobody.
No, it's important.
That cat be hissing.
Lord, my goodness. The biggest one.
Right.
Okay.
But I think
And that's a simple lie. That's the simple lie.
right. But I think for me, top thing for me is chemistry. Because of who I am. One,
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo. I'm king of the jungle.
Look how she do that side.
And I come from royalty.
I know.
This
So-
guy, this is an amazing guy right here. But
He was a Leo too,
but he
wasn't he?
does have a great
Yeah.
wife. Let's shout her out first. He has a great wife that will feed everybody. That's my dog right there. Shouts her out right now. That's the first person we shout out. So he do pretty good at that.
Okay, so you have a wife.
I mean,
Close to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well say.
But you was all up here in Jill Scott's twat just now.
Ooh,
I was.
like
But see, here's the thing, though.
Ooh,
Huh?
Here's the thing, though.
Hell!
So here's the thing, though. So she knows. So my partner,
She knows your fantasy.
she knows who I am.
Okay, well that's
She knows.
good.
She knows what I mean when I say it. So that's one of the things. Like she got me out the streets. She said, "Tell them hoes you are off the market." I said, "Yes, ma'am."
She reeled you.
Can I
in.
bring my gun and my Xbox?
That's right. You sure can.
And they're both on the dresser as we speak.
Yes.
But you know how powerful
That
that
part.
is. This is what I be trying to get women to understand. See how powerful that is when she believes in you.
Yes. So that's so the main thing is chemistry. So we are two and the same people. And I did a disclaimer. So like I said, when I told you earlier, I do disclaimers. So the best thing I told her, I said, listen, this is everybody who I've dated. This is everybody who I fucked. This is everybody that you possibly may run into.
Damn, you good, because I would have never said none of that shit. I ain't
Yeah,
lying.
I ain't saying nothing.
First of all, let me go ahead and give a shout out to the mob in this motherfucker Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? Bills Mafia in this bitch. It's a great day. It's Sunday. We play tomorrow. We'll be fucking up shit tomorrow. Don't worry about that.
Shout out to Washington.
Okay. The Commanders. Now, where did we leave off at? With your shit?
I think he was
Nah.
about to elaborate on something very important.
Okay, so
Okay.
like I was saying, like pretty much my I did my disclaimers. So pretty much don't put my health at risk, don't put my finances at risk, and don't put my freedom at risk.
Okay.
And then once we clear that out, the chemistry, like, you know, we sing a song or I do a quote from a movie, she's gonna finish it. Like, cause we got that good chemistry. And then we're always able to meet in the middle and figure out where we're gonna like. So I'm not gonna say we've ever had an argument, but we've had a stern disagreement, and we've met in the middle. We saw each other's views, and we came to an understanding.
I believe you're supposed to have disagreements, bro. That way y'all can know each other's minds. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Like we, I mean, we're pretty much one and the same. But honestly, though, like, what I was gonna say, because I know we had a little slight disagreement, but it was really a misunderstanding. And once we broke it down, we were good.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think she asked me to take like some clothes upstairs, but from her perspective, she wanted me to take mine and hers upstairs. From my perspective, I was like, I put my hand on the clothes. Like, do these clothes need to go upstairs? She said, yeah. So I never came back down and got hers. Instead of her just, you know what I'm saying? Instead of her just saying, take all these clothes upstairs, I just put my hand on, like, do these need to go upstairs? So she thought I was coming back. I didn't.
God
She was
damn,
upset.
bruh.
I'm like, damn, you just don't give a damn about me. I was like, no, that's not the case. I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? All I did was put my hand. I put my hand on this stack of clothes right here and was like, do these need to go? Instead of just, because it was on the
Grabbing
other
everything.
couch. It's not like, yeah.
Well, how long y'all been together?
We've been together a year and some change, and I've known her for 8 years.
Okay. Well, y'all still in the honeymoon phase, for one. And then for two, I would take it that your kids are not her kids.
No.
Does she have kids?
Mhm.
Okay.
How many she have?
One.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Trying to make another one.
Oh my God, family.
Oh, yeah.
Family is important.
Yeah. I mean, love is a beautiful thing, man. When you have somebody that you feel like you can trust and you can, you know what I'm saying? Because we all homeboys in here. That's cool. But you still, that person that you sleep with beside is pretty much the tightest person you're going to be with in your life.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
You know what I mean? So it's like, why? Well, for me, I think I have that problem more than anybody. Like, I don't have that person that, like, I can't see me sleeping beside you and then crossing you, if that make any sense.
Excuse me. Because for one, if I ever let you get that close to me, just know that I care about you.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a sense of careness for somebody else, for other people. But if I let you get that close to me,
Right.
that means like I actually love you. Because like, I'll tell you some bullshit just to get you out my face.
Hell yeah.
Or like, I'll tell you what I think you want to hear. Because if you understood the misconception that people have about me all the time, you'd be surprised. I hear rumors about myself. I'm like, damn, I wish that was true. You know what I'm saying? Because like, and I never confirm or deny anything. So like, people be like, man, I heard you got this, that, and the third. And I be like, okay. You know, like, cause I never correct you. I mean, this one girl was like, you look cute in your Hellcat that I seen you with on Thursday.
Like that.
Yeah. So if anybody that ever knows me, you did not see me Thursday, and I do not have a Hellcat. I wish I did though.
You just popping.
Right. So I mean, hell, if you did, then you know, I don't correct it, like, because some people will say that, like, so they can know about you. I just agree with it. Yeah.
So, bro, like, in your future, like in the next 5 or 10 years, like,
maybe
do you want like a committed relationship, or you just gonna be freestyling?
How it is these days, freestyle.
Like that.
Because the fact I have people that's in a happy relationship texting me, so therefore,
Okay, hold. Now we about to get into some real shit.
They're not in a happy, healthy relationship. Then.
No,
That's not true.
let them finish. I want him to finish that. Okay, so
That's a misconception.
when you say they texting you in a happy relationship, that elaborate on that more to me.
for me to like. To live
Not that personal shit.
Oh, no,
we ain't.
no, in that it's still.
I'm talking about how you feel about
how I
it.
feel about it. So that goes along with in the next 5 years freestyling, because
You got trust issues.
That's what I was just about to say. So basically, what you saying is like, and that's how I feel too. I feel like him because it's like I commit to you, right, and do all this shit that you want me to do, 100%. But it's not actually what you want. And why are females like that? Okay, for example, right? A female would say, I want a man to do this, right? And a man go out his way to do, because even you said, you even got your man to stop eating meats and stuff. So he'll go out his way to do everything that you want him to do. Yeah. But then when, like, as a period of time goes on, it seems like y'all get bored with it.
No, I was never bored with that. That wasn't the issue.
No, I mean, I know that wasn't the issue, but what I'm saying, no, not that being the issue. I'm just talking about them doing exactly what you want them to do.
What woman get bored with that? I don't know.
It's a lot of.
Listen, there are a lot of women, particularly black women. I'm sorry to say it, but particularly black women who do not know exactly what they want from a man. They just can't. They got an itch that cannot quite be satisfied.
That's what I was about to say.
And so that's why the healing has to happen. Okay. Because you have to find out what is that thing, what is that fungus that's causing you to itch and not be satisfied when the man is trying hard as he can to do it.
Because if you verbally tell me something that you want out of this, that, and the third, and I'm giving you that, or I'm attempting to try to give you that, then after I give you that, it's like you want something else. Like I had that problem in my relationship.
Well, you know, some people are insatiable. You ever heard of insatiable? Insatiable means you just can't get enough.
She just can't get enough.
She can't get enough. I just can't get enough.
Like,
what do you need? What you need, some dick? Okay, let me get it to you. That's all I said. Everything will be okay. It'll be alright as soon as you get some dick.
Is it? But I often think they just want a different attention.
People, and you do have that.
Because a lot of people got attention
attention seeking. Instant gratification. Make me feel good. Make me feel validated.
Or just, you know, like just want attention from another person.
I think.
Like some women, like once they get used to a man doing
they get
everything,
that, and they do want attention from another person.
Right.
I think men are the same way. Men are the same way. That's the number one reason why men cheat. You got some new attention from somebody else, and that shit felt like a new pair of Jordans.
A lot of times when we cheat, though, I ain't gonna lie. Like I'll just say,
that's what his problem is.
I would just say a lot of times, if I say me personally, right, if I cheat, right, I'm like a cause and effect dude. So if you cause something, then I'm just giving you the effect of it.
You know what I'm talking about? That's
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't move first.
There has
I move
to be
last.
repercussions, consequences, and repercussions for actions and activities in a relationship. And anybody who says that they don't be there, a mother lie. Okay, because I am nobody's doormat. You're not gonna do all kind of things to me and then not get no repercussions. Yeah, I'm gonna let God handle it right. God, help me get back at this bitch.
Okay.
Disclaimer, shout out to the prophet Carlos Miller. In his words, black man don't cheat.
Telling you, Charlamagne said it too. You don't cheat, bro. I honestly believe that shit because you don't cheat if you really got somebody that you really fuck with. But most of the time, it's like once they know you really fuck with them, they look like they want to move on your ass. Like it's like it get boring to them.
I feel like
start
this.
getting secretive. And you know it's an issue.
Okay, so tell me why in a woman? Because most of the time it's like if you're a nice guy that's with a woman, the woman do it first. If it's a nice guy, not one of them wild ass, I'm the cute ass nigga. I'm prettier than you type of nigga. Not that nigga now.
Okay.
But the guy that's like real humble and do everything you say verbatim, he's not putting himself out there. They tend to get bored with him.
Yeah, and it's true. It's true because sometimes you need that fire. But that's why it's important for you to have that in your relationship. You got to be honest with yourself. Passion is important. Fire is important. I had that with my man. And when I tell you that was like, I think that was what made us be like this. We can't let each other go because that passion and that fire, you know what I mean? And it's important to have that with your person. And you can't have that with everybody. I mean, a person can be good for you, good to you, and all of those things. It's kind of like that movie Tyler Perry made.
Which one?
I'm talking about 1,000
The one
of them.
with Temptation? Is it not? Yeah, Temptation.
It's Temptation when the girl
the
was with.
Counselor. Confessions of a Marriage Counselor. Temptation. Confessions of a Marriage
Now, the
Counselor.
Temptation that I seen was the one where the dude was a pharmacist and his girl.
That's the one.
Okay.
Yep. And they moved to the city from a small town together. They've been together for a long time.
Right.
And he was a good man.
Great man.
Good man,
Great
Savannah.
career, yes. And then she was working and she met this client who was full of mystery.
Mystery, pretty much,
mystery. He was rich. He was tall. He was fine. He was doing coke. He let her get some of that coke. And then it was like
cocaine.
she became a party girl.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right.
She started to have a life that she never thought that she would have.
So in the back of their mind, they be really wanting to be a party girl.
It's a fantasy.
He encouraged that shit too because like he pushed and she gave in because she didn't want it at first.
Yeah.
But see, there was always that what if.
But the one thing, the one thing that she did, but the one thing she did in that scenario, it's still entertaining the idea.
Yeah.
Until the idea took her over.
She's a married woman, and she.
Yeah. And then like at the end of that, because I like that movie right there, because at the end of that, and not about the HIV part, it's just the part where she walks back into that pharmacy and she has to look at that man with another woman.
Yeah.
And children.
Yep,
yeah, children.
The man that she lost that was good for her.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's the same thing our parents be trying to tell you. Like, when your mama don't like a certain person you dating, they be like, well, it ain't no good for you. You know, it might be good looking, but it might not be good for you.
Right,
right. Everything that look good ain't good when they say things like that.
So can I ask you a question? Sure. And we heard, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Well, we still got the audio. So I did want to ask you this. At what point, when you're dating someone, should a man love a woman more or should a woman love a man more? What works for you? Who has to love one another more?
Right.
Because I've had somebody say one, and I just want to get your perspective.
That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. I think it's good when the man loves you more. My mom used to say this a lot, too. You always want a man that love you more. Because men tend to have the wandering eye. And if he really love you, 100 bad bitches can walk by. He gonna look, but he might not mess with none of them. You know what I'm saying? Because he really love you. Versus a man that you love him more. 100 mad bitches walk by and you trying to, baby, hey, you ready? He in the damn hypnotized. He in deja vu. He can't get his eye off.
Yeah.
You know, and you trying to get his attention. That could be a situation where the woman loves the man more than he loves her, and then you start to lose his attention.
Correct.
You know.
But see, the reason why men like when they do that, like how you was explaining, they do that because they still have a fear of losing you to chase behind something that they're not really sure of. You know what I'm saying? They could be pretty than a motherfucker, bro, but I know I have something pretty right now that's dealing with me. If I decide to go off of here for a fling, then I might lose all of this that I already got.
Right.
So some people think of that.
But
caution.
if he knows that she loves him more, he'll do it anyway because he expect that she gonna stay.
Yeah, right.
She gonna accept his apology. And she gonna put up with it and she gonna stay. That's what happens when the woman love the man more. She will stay and put up with things that are beneath her, that made her feel low, and then start to be in a sexless relationship. Now he's complaining he not getting sex enough because he done cheat on you how many times? And you want me to be all over your dick. I can't do that because you just been with some other bitch the other day. And probably still dealing with her behind my back.
And you feel violated.
You feel violated. You feel disrespected. Like, where's the loyalty to me?
Right.
Where's our commitment? You know what I'm saying? You don't want me to be out here doing things behind your back. So why are you doing them behind my back?
Yeah.
You got me fucked up. So
Right.
That's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're going to get back into this next week
No, definitely.
because we ain't got nothing but audio right now. But guess what? Y'all heard the shit.
All right.
And we at MDN, and for you niggas that don't understand what that means, is Modern Day Nigga Network.
Because the niggas are always going to nigger.
They always gonna nig.
Nigga.
Right. I like that.
And we will always be here to we will always be here to report it.
Because you niggas are just going to nigger.
It's just, y'all just gonna nig. It's just in y'all.
I can't. I love to see it.
Damn.
Well, it's a good day to be a nigga.
Just like
Okay.
that.
All right.
All right. The Magic Wand, and we out.
We out.